Hi everybody, welcome to Schmel What's Cooking. Today we're going to be making a classic of the Low Country, shrimp and grits. It's going to be a lot of fun, really good classic dish. You see a lot around New Orleans, especially Charleston, South Carolina is famous for it. And it's going to be really quick and easy. Check it out. So this is going to be my interpretation on shrimp and grits here. I have my fry pan heating up here. And I'm going to start with a couple pieces of bacon. Now, traditionally, this is something that you would do with andouille sausage, but that's not necessarily something that we have readily available. So, I think pancetta would be really good in this as well. And I am just slicing this bacon into thin pieces. And we're just going to toss that into our pan. Alright, we're going to cook this till it's well cooked and just starting to get crispy. So that's going to give us time to get ready with our other ingredients. And the shrimp we're going to use for these are Argentinian red shrimp. Now, these are currently raw. This is how they look when they're raw. Now, as you might notice, these almost look like they're cooked shrimp, like the common brown or white shrimp that we usually see. They're very deep water shrimp. They live very deep in the ocean. The variety that lives off of Florida is as far as 1,200 feet underwater. So we're going to get these ready to rock. We want to get them seasoned up. So I'm going to put them in a small bowl. I'm going to season them with a good pinch of salt, some freshly cracked pepper, and I'm going to use some hot smoked paprika. And we're just going to give them a toss. And they're well coated like that. We're just going to let them set. And we're going to get the rest of our ingredients ready. And we're going to want half of a bell pepper. So I'm going to take half of this pepper here. Slice it down. Knock out the seeds. And then to slice it, I'm just going to cut it into strips. And then bring the strips back together and dice them up. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you know. So there's our pepper. Now we're going to need some onion. So I got some Spanish onion here. Slice off the end and slice through it. And I'm going to use this smaller half of this onion. Just going to get in there and grab off a piece of the peel. We're going to go ahead and slice that. Dice her up. Running long ways. And then dice in. Just a rough chop there. Then I'm also going to add a little bit of carrot. Now I have this nifty purple carrot, which I got at the market. And carrot, of course, takes a lot longer to cook. So to help with that, see, doesn't that look cool, purple carrot? Give our bacon a little stir there. And we're on medium-high heat there. So what I'm going to do to make sure my carrot cooks, I'm just going to use my peeler now that it's peeled and peel off some strips of this. There we go. Just to make them a little bit of a uniform size, I'm just going to run my knife through them once and twice. And there we go. We got all of our veggies ready. And I see, by the time it took me to do that, our bacon has pretty much rendered out. It's cooked, say, like 95%. Alright, so what I'm going to do with that is we're going to remove the bacon from our pan. And reserve that. Now your royal red shrimp cook extremely quickly, so everything else is going to go really quick from here on out. Going to use the same bacon grease. I'm turning my heat up to medium-high now. I want this nice and hot so we get a good sear on our shrimp. And we put them right on in. Now these royal red shrimp cook a lot faster than a white or brown shrimp. So we're going to only cook these for about a minute aside right now. You can see they're already starting to curl up. And then we're going to make our sauce real quick. Take our shrimp and turn them. These almost have a texture that's more lobster-like than shrimp-like. They're really a treat if you can find them in your store. Alright, we don't want it to overcook these because we don't want rubbery shrimp. And they're going to finish cooking in our sauce. So right there, I can feel they're already getting tender. So I'm going to remove them and hold them off with our bacon. And the residual heat's going to cook them as they said. Now we're going to make the rest of our dish here. Into our pan go our onions and carrots, as well as our peppers. We're going to get these sauteing. Gonna hit them with a little bit of salt. Some pepper. Alright, we're gonna let that keep cooking. Now we have a little bit of a fond here in the bottom of the pan, and that's a good thing. That's going to lend some flavor to our sauce. I hit this with just a little bit of vegetable oil. And right now we see all of our vegetables have softened. Our carrots are cooked because we slivered them, so we're not worried about waiting for them. I have here 3 cloves of garlic, which I am going to press into it. Shown you before a garlic press, great kitchen tool to have. The reason why we add the garlic now is because we don't want it burned. We want it to be sweet. Just a second on the garlic to open it up. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Now we're going to make a sauce. And we're going to start that. I have about a tablespoon of all-purpose flour here. Going to make a little bit of a roux. So just toss that in with your vegetables. That's about a tablespoon of flour. And between the oil I just added and the bacon fat, we had about a tablespoon of fat. So there's your 1-to-1 ratio to make that sauce. Now to get all these beautiful, delicious flavors off the bottom, I have some vegetable stock. It's about 6 ounces of stock. Gonna add that right in. And work in to get to that fond. Get it off of there. Give it a good stir. You could deglaze a little bit of wine too. That would work awesome. But now we see that sauce coming together. And we don't want it overly thick, just a little bit there. So now we have that all together. I'm going to incorporate my shrimp and bacon back in. Get it all good and coated and full of that deliciousness. Turn off the heat, and I got 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm gonna work that in there. Just move that butter around, it's going to emulsify in the sauce. And we are ready to plate. Gonna grab my bowl. I have already made some cheesy grits. Cheese grits are on my channel, you can look them up. Give them a good stir, I'm going to put a bit of them onto our plate. Alright. Go and bring in all this goodness. Alright. Just so our guests know what we're eating, bring a couple of those shrimp right up to the top. And there you have it. Argentinian red shrimp and grits. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe for more great videos.